you see companies like my company, we have like nearly 800 million in it right now. And you'll see insurance companies like Mass Mutual putting 100 million in. That's 100 million out of a $230 billion general fund. What happens when they put 1% in or 2% in? So that rotation from speculative asset to safe haven asset is a big idea, because you go from 1% of the people betting 1% of their money to 100% of the people betting 50% of their money.
Michael Saylor, CEO of the business intelligence company MicroStrategy, was previously unconvinced by Bitcoin. In 2013, he suggested it was only a matter of time until it suffered the same fate as online gambling. It's fair to say he's made quite a U-turn since then.
And last week, I bought $1,000 worth of Bitcoin every second in the evenings and the weekends, and I bought $2,000 worth of Bitcoin every second during the day.
Saylor cemented himself as a crypto celebrity in the Twitter sphere after it was announced that MicroStrategy purchased Bitcoin as its primary Treasury Reserve Asset.
So on one hand, I realized I have a lot of cash. On the other hand, I realized I was going to generate a lot of cash. And then I realized it was worthless. And I realized it was worthless because the monetary expansion rate went from about 5% a year to 15% a year. And we actually expanded the money supply by 24% a year in the US this year. Everybody knows about money printing and all the stimulus. Well, I went from not caring to thinking, well, we'll save the cash, get a yield on it, and figure out what to do with it, to realizing that we're going to lose about 15% of our purchasing power every year for the next 4 to 5 years. And so a block of 500 million in cash looks like a melting ice cube. We arrived at the Bitcoin investment when we realized that cash is a liability, not an asset. We have to invest in something that'll beat the cost of capital. The cost of capital is the rate of M2 monetary expansion. It's the rate at which the currency is losing purchasing power. If the currency is losing purchasing power at 15% a year, then we're all going to lose half of our wealth in 36 to 48 months.
Saylor is a certified Bitcoin GigaBull.
Bitcoin is rotating this year from the old insight narrative, which is it's an uncorrelated speculative asset traded by retail traders on offshore exchanges with leverage that's kind of cool. It's rotating to a new insight, which is it's the world's best long duration investment grade safe haven treasury asset.
Saylor is perhaps setting a precedent for Square and other corporations to buy Bitcoin as a Treasury Reserve Asset. Moreover, it's not just large corporations and hedge funds. Bitcoin could well serve as a key tool for the masses to escape from the Fed's money printing machine.
You know, what I said is like, if you're working harder and harder, in order to earn a currency getting weaker and weaker, and then you're investing it in assets that are getting riskier and riskier, that's a road to serfdom.